Good afternoon, friends. Today I'll talk about how to identify deterministic trend or a stochastic trend in any particular series. So let's start. Well, in this share price of series, there are share price of Maruti and another one is of BSE Sensex index. So I'll be identifying either BSE Sensex has deterministic trend or stochastic trend. As you know that in our first and foremost for time series data we have to install time series package. Then we have to create time series in library and finally we can attach the file for the further procedure of any particular testing or any particular work in time series data. Well, so I have already installed time series package in our setup. I'll be creating library, or you can say I'll be creating time series in library time series, enter. Finally I can attach this share price series. Well, now I'd like to bring this BSE Sensex here. So what should I do? I can easily make this with the help of this command BSE equal share price, which is our series name, dollar, and then click on BSE Sensex. Finally, we find BSE here. It means BSE Sensex here. Now I can go for the further work. So now what should I do? I have to identify either this BSE is having a stochastic trend or deterministic trend. If any particular series has trend, we must take care of that in order to get expected or you can say accurate forecasting. It has been mentioned here, if a time series has trend, then its parameters may not be stable and remain same in future and our forecast may not be accurate. It means there will be error in our forecasting. That's why we have to take care of trend in any particular series. In R, there is plot which help us to identify trend. So plot TS, it means time series, BSE, enter. Well, so what we found? We found this is like we found figure here, which is all about it is indicating that the trending variable changes by a random amount or in uncertain way each period, and definitely we can say that is what? That is nothing but a stochastic trend. Why stochastic trend? Because there is, the change is found in terms of uncertain way. There is no fixed, there is no constant change in this BSE series. It means this is a series which is having a stochastic trend. Now I'd like to exemplify deterministic trend with suitable example. So again I'll be just importing in RStudio. I'll be importing the data or you can say series in RStudio to know deterministic trend. Go to import dataset, click on Excel, browse, that is of cell series. click on import. Well, what do we find? We find that this is a cell series which is having 158 observation. So again, I'll be creating time series in library. Time series, enter, then attach cells, enter. Finally, we can run. So plot.ts and series name cells. Well, so what should I do? I just have to create a command here. I have to write a command plot.ts cells and finally enter. Well, what we are finding here? We are finding, to a great extent, we are finding that from the beginning there is constant change. So we can say that this series has deterministic trend. How can you say that it has deterministic trend? It says the trending variable changes by a constant amount each period in any particular trend, which is known as deterministic trend. Now, how we can take care of any particular trend in a series? If a series has deterministic trend, the solution is detrending, and if a series has a stochastic trend, the solution